Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick, I want to talk about the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It's found in the book of Daniel, chapter number 3. In the beginning of the chapter, King Nebuchadnezzar constructs this golden image. It's a statue that he decrees everybody must worship, bow down to when the music plays. Um, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were servants of the true and living God, the God of heaven. Um, they refused to bow down and worship this false god. The Chaldeans brought accusations to the king. The king brought them before him. He said, "I'm gonna give you one more chance to bow down and worship my God." Um, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they cut him off and said, "King, there's no point of us even answering to you because there's no way that we're going to worship your God." Nebuchadnezzar became real mad. He said, "Well, if you don't, I'm going to throw you in the furnace." They said, then he said, "What God will be able to deliver you from my furnace?" They answered him and said, "The God of heaven, the true and living God, will be able to deliver us. But even if he does not deliver us, we still will not bow down and worship your statue." He became exceedingly mad, turned the fire up 7 times hotter than it usually is. That was his first mistake. 7 is God's perfect number. The fire was so hot that the guards that were instructed to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire, as soon as the guards opened up the furnace, they died. The fire was so hot it killed them. But it didn't kill Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All right, they go in the fire. The king is looking in the furnace. He sees the 3 of them walking around with the Son of God, talking about Jesus in the fire. They're not burnt. They're not dying. They're not stinging. The only thing that's burnt on them is the bounds that held them. Understand this, that God will protect you when you stand for him. He will not let anything happen to you. And even in the face of death, we got to be willing to stand for God, because we realize that the reward that he has for us is so much greater than this earth. You know, we may have to face death, but we understand that even in death, we're promised eternal life if we give our life for Christ. I want to encourage you, man. Don't give into this world. Don't lower your standard. Don't mix in and disappoint God, man. Stand for him at all costs, and you'll be blessed. This is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were. Please read Daniel 3. There's so much stuff that I weren't able to speak on right now because the video can only be so long, man. But look, read it. It's a great story. God will never disappoint you. Stand for him, man, and everything will be all right. God bless you. I'll talk to y'all later.